Live. Wow, it has been a minute since I've been live and I have missed you all, and I'm super excited to do one tonight. So tonight we're talking about cool dressing and cool styling. So not just about clothing, but also about how you can make sure that you have a hairstyle that you can manage during the heat. Oh my goodness, I can see I'm actually like, woo! It's just, I'm sweating as we're going. Which is a good test, right, for the tips I'm going to give you. And then also how to do hair makeup so your makeup doesn't slide off of your face. And listen, girls, this is a good test because I do not have central air in New York. I don't have that in my apartment, and there is no air conditioner in this room at the moment because I'm going live. So we're gonna put it to the test. So welcome in if you are new to my channel. I'm Tracy Gold. I'm a personal stylist, designer, and QVC show host. And I love bringing tips to you that will help you to look and feel fabulous, that will adapt to your body shape and your height. So especially for those women out there who are kind of like under 5 foot, and that doesn't matter what size you are. You can be petite and 3X, and you can be petite and XX small, right? So it doesn't matter. All of these tips are going to help you. And even if you're not petite, girlfriend, who wants to look shorter? I mean, even if you're tall, who wants to look shorter? So I'm going to share some tips with you today because I have been freaking sweltering. And then also, I've been on trains and things like that where the air conditioning is going crazy, and so we're managing all these different aspects. So the first thing I'm going to say, and I'm just going to give you the beauty stuff first, is now I have a lot of hair and I have very long hair. And so one of the things that I'm doing this summertime, and this is just to keep myself sane, is I figured out a really like quick and easy updo. But I have these shorter pieces. I do look better with a little bit of hair around my face. And so what I've done is I've actually cut these pieces a little bit shorter so that they can kind of frame my face. I have something going on here, and then I do this messy up bun. I'm not pedantic about it. I can do it without looking in the mirror, and that is the key, girls, because sometimes I have to put on a sun hat because I'm walking in the sun or sitting in the sun, and I want to be able to make sure that my skin is protected, but so I can take it down if I need to, and then I can put it back up again, and it's okay. And I quite like a messy hair bun. Also, what that allows me to do, and this is for those of you who are struggling to stay cool like I am, is I can wet my hair and not have to worry about styling it. So I actually wet it daily, and it takes hours to dry, which actually keeps me nice and cool. So that's a tip that you can use. Also, when it comes to makeup, so one of the things I'm finding is as I get a little bit older, less is more, especially when it is sweltering hot in the summertime. So I tend to keep it very simple, very natural, because otherwise it just all ends up halfway down my face anyway, and that's not a good look. It definitely doesn't make me look younger. But there's a couple of things. So I just do like a quick little under eye concealer. I use waterproof mascara, and that has been an absolute lifesaver for me because then it doesn't end up, because what you don't want is for it to end up underneath your eyes and having rings around underneath your eyes, because that's not going to be the most flattering look. So I use a waterproof mascara. I do my eyebrows, pay attention to my eyebrows, give myself a little bit of blusher, but I do kind of not a liquid, it's a cream blusher. So it's good for dehydrated skin. And then lipstick, girlfriends. I focus on my lips because I don't know about you, but I just do not like myself without lipstick now. I feel like my lips have gotten a different color and as I've gotten older. So I use a long stay, and by the way, this is not sponsored, so this is not a sponsored video at all, but the Kiko one, this is Kiko Milano, I really love them. Their one doesn't dry out my lips, but it is like a lip stain, and it keeps that lip going for quite a while, and then it has also the lip lip gloss that also doesn't make my lips very dry. So this is working really well for me. I'm absolutely loving it, and it's keeping me cool. The other little thing that you can do, and it's something I haven't been doing, but I'm thinking I should be doing, is to keep a face mist with you inside of your bag. So that's an easy one. A rose water face mist is great, and you can just get, literally, you can buy rose water and decant it into a little spray bottle and just put that in your bag. In fact, I don't know why I haven't thought about that. I'm gonna start doing that, and it will just help to do that. Also, the foundation that I use, which is not just, it's not really like a complete foundation, but it's called Mommy's Makeup, and they have it's a foundation and a powder all in one. And if you get the brush that comes with that, and then that helps to kind of just tame. So also, so your pores are not going to be clogged. It's not going to feel like you're wearing a lot of makeup, but it just gives you a little bit of that. But I mean, as you can see, I am shiny. So, and I put it on a few minutes ago. So it's not like it's going to work miracles, girlfriend. I mean, when I'm on QVC, then I have to worry about such things. But you know, during the day, hey, a little bit of glow is fine for me. Okay, now let's talk about clothing. So, another thing, one other thing is that because I wear my hair up, I like to wear big, bold earrings and dangly earrings, because this is the time when you get to have a dangly ear moment, right? Like a bold earring, and I feel like that just adds something to the look, and it makes it really fun. Also, if it's a metallic, it'll add a little bit of like light to your face. It's really fun. It's a really good one. So these are my favorite at the moment. These are the ones that hold on, let me just take my ear the way. These are the ones that I'm wearing. I have got a pair on my website. If you're interested, you can take a look. Okay, so let's talk clothing, girls, because now this is where it comes down to brass tacks. Because let's be honest, I don't know about you, but this is the first summer that I have had being perimenopausal and going through what I like to call, I'm having a hot moment. Because they're not really flashes, like they're not the same. You know, everybody's different. We all have something different, but it is kind of I have these hot moments, and I feel like my temperature is not being regulated very well. So clothing is really important. Now, we also in the US, and especially if you live in, say, Florida or whatever, you probably have AC. And so that AC is going to mean that you're cold on the inside, and then you go outside and it's freaking humid and it's freaking hot. I'm in New York City. I'm finding that I get on the train and then I go outside and it's boiling hot. Then I get to see the studios, because of all the lighting and that kind of thing. They keep the studios really cool. And so it's AC inside of there, and I need a bit of a sleeve. So what I'm finding is it's really important to have those kind of outfits that will transcend, that will take you from like being outside and being hot to then going into being cool. And this is not one of them, okay? So this is, though, a cotton dress. It's cotton stretch. It's got spandex. It's a really nice cotton spandex. It's a thicker it's a thicker cotton than your normal t-shirting fabric. And it has got like a bra type piece on underneath, which also means that if you are smaller on top, you could actually wear it without a bra. To be honest with you, when I'm out and about, like around my home, and even if I just go outside real quick, I'm not wearing a bra, because that's also another thing that is just going to add sweat. And believe you me, it feels it. It's like I feel every bit that I have on my body. And so that's, I mean, I do have a strapless bra on at the moment, but if I can avoid it, I actually do, and this is going to help you to do that. Also, if you're comfortable with showing your upper arms, I highly recommend it, because let's be honest, girlfriend, sometimes it's just too freaking hot. It is just too freaking hot to not show your upper arms, right? But I am going to show you some options just now. And by the way, any of these items that I show you are listed in the products underneath the video. You can also go to my website, tracygoldnewyork.us or tracygoldnewyork.com. Just Google Tracy Gold New York and you'll find my website. All the details are on there. All of these pieces can be customized to best suit you. So as an example, if I am 5'3.5". If you're 5 foot, this would be shortened for you so that it's at the same length, right? Also, you can choose your colors. You can have it in a different color combination. There are different color combinations available on the website. You will see that as well, okay? And there are pieces where you can have it with the sleeve or you can have it long, depending on how you feel about your body and how comfortable you are to show your body. Okay, so I'm going to show you some pieces that I am finding are working extremely well for this inside with an air conditioner and then outside when it's boiling hot. And believe it or not, two of the first options that I'm going to show you have got sleeves, and it doesn't actually matter. I'm still feeling like it keeps me cool. So let me just step aside and I'm going to quickly just let me know if you're there, ladies. I know many of you are going to be watching this in the replay purely just because you're out and about doing things. And so if you are, that's fine. Just say hey if you are there. It's always nice to hear from you. I'm also going to share with you some tips on how to have a little bit more shape, even when you're wearing something without a belt. You know me, I love belts. I'm a big belt fundy, but honestly, when it's this hot, I couldn't be bothered. It just makes me feel just hotter. Okay, so this is the first one, and this is the one that I was really pleasantly surprised at finding how cool it is, how practical it is, and how it works perfectly for inside on the train going to QVC from New York, as well as being outside. This is made of 100% rayon viscose or rayon, okay? Which means that it's made from tree pulp. That means, girlfriend, that it is breathable, that it actually is a breathable fabric. And that's the first thing I want to encourage you to do. No matter the style, it's going to help you a lot if you are wearing a breathable fabric. Just like the one that I was wearing before, this one here, okay, I have it inside out. You see, you can see the little facing that's in on the inside. That helps as well. So this is also, it's made out of cotton. It's a cotton stretch. It is a thicker cotton, but it will give you the hold that you're looking for, especially in a solid color. But in a printed fabric, this is a great option. Also, you've got a little bit of that waist definition. You can loosen this a little bit. You can have it a little looser if you want to. So here you can see, I could quite easily just loosely tie that around my waist, because let's be honest with the heat, is that sometimes tying things tightly around our waist can actually make us feel hotter. Okay, and so this is going to give you that breathability, but it has a sleeve. And even though it has a sleeve, I'm finding it's cool because the fabric is breathable. The other thing that's amazing about this fabric is that it is crease resistant. This just came off of laying on my chair underneath some other things. Seriously. So it is crease resistant. And the nice thing is with the print, you really can't see much of the creasing. There is a little bit of creasing that's happened, but it's not obvious. So this is a really great point. When you're sitting down, you're sweating, you're hot, you don't want to look like a hot mess. You don't want to look crumpled, right? But with a printed fabric like this, made out of rayon, it's easy to wash and wear, really quick and easy. Wash it inside of the sink, hang it up in the shower. It will be dry within a few hours, especially in this heat. It is just fabulous, and it doesn't matter because you can sit down and it will crease up a little bit, but the creases are not obvious. I mean, look at that. Can you really see the creases? I mean, if I look closely, I can, because it has been sitting on my chair, like laying over my chair for a while, underneath a whole bunch of other things. But the nice thing is you pop it, if you can wear it twice and not have to wash it, you can literally just hang it in your closet and the creases will fall out. It's that good. This is a great kind of fabric. So I have the style available in different fabrics, and I'll show you those so you could have it in this mermaid print, okay? This is also the same kind of fabric, It's also not going to crease. It's also great. You can have it in this if you want it in something a little bit more kind of monotone, but you know, black feels hot just by the thought of it. There's also this one here. This is the jumpsuit. Okay, so you could have it in this one. So you can have it in multiple different fabrics or multiple different prints, but it's the same fabric. It's the same composition that keeps it feeling cool. All right, now I'm going to show you my next favorite one. And this is the one that my husband took a photograph of me wearing yesterday. I just went to a coffee meeting. I was going to have to walk like 15 minutes. In New York, we walk a lot, so luckily it was in the morning, but it was still hot out, and I felt so cool in this. So I'm just going to get dressed into this real quick. Okay, and let me pop this on. And again, this has a sleeve. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Okay, so this one I actually wore in Rome when I went in September, and it was hot, and I felt so good in this. I felt stylish. I felt like I was like keeping up with the style of the city, but I was cool at the same time. This is adjustable, so this is a drawstring, and it's got a little tie on the inside here, so you can have it off one shoulder, you can have it off both shoulders if you prefer, like that. You can do it in a scoop if you prefer. There's all different ways that you can do it, but what I did yesterday is I just wore it like this. So I wear a strapless bra underneath, and yes, you can belt it. And this is, I'll show you in a second, this is actually a new belt that I'm working on and that I just did. It's an olive belt, because this, if I come close to the camera, you'll see there is olive and purple with a bit of ivory. So you can definitely belt this. But I have to say, girls, is that what happens in the heat is that, I don't know about you, but I do not feel like having belts on me. I just feel like it's way too hot. And so all of these styles are actually designed so that they look good with a belt or without a belt. But if you really need to belt it, this is the way to go. Like if I was going to a meeting, I would definitely belt it. But just, you know, walking around doing it, like, you know, seeing friends, doing that kind of thing, I'm totally fine with wearing it loose. And because of the shape of it, by the way, this is the belt. This is really fun. This is the new belt style that I'm doing. Okay, so because of the shape of it, it actually has waist definition, and then it flares out. And so you'll see it has that triangle shape. It still gives you waist definition, and you can move these little pleats. You can move this fullness. I move it right to the front. Okay, so it shows more of that shape. Right? It shows more of that kind of cinched in shape, and then I just leave it there. So this is the nice thing, is that it has the flexibility, it has the sleeve if you need that. Sometimes also just from a sun protection perspective, the sleeve can be very helpful. And also like décolleté, if you want to cover up your décolleté, you can take it further up. That's also fine. And then if you want to give it a little bit more definition, you can actually go with a crossbody bag. And so this is one of the tips I want to share with you. This is my latest edition from Patricia Nash. By the way, I adore this bag. This is called the Petite, and it's in hazelnut. If you're interested, you can go onto the website patricianash.com and you can get one as well. They're fabulous. I mean, this can be worn as a handheld, and then also it can go on front like this, or open like that, or it can flap over like this, right? So, but what the nice thing about this is that if you want to go in, if you want some more shape, you can go into a crossbody bag, and it actually gives you some more shape. In fact, just hold on, let me get the green one, because I was wearing the green one. Just a second, let me get it. Grab that real quick. So this I see is not, this green is no longer available in this style on her website, but so I think I got the last one. Lucky me. Anyway, but this is another, can you see how by wearing a crossbody bag, you're actually giving yourself some more shape. So this is a really practical thing. You want to have a bit more shape because you're not wearing a belt. You don't want to wear a belt because it's too hot. Just go with a crossbody bag. It draws the eye down and across the body. Now, let me say, it's not going to work if you have a completely shapeless item, right? If you have like a complete sack dress and it has no shape or it's block-like, this is unlikely to work. However, if you have the right shape where it is a triangle, this is just going to draw the eye down and across the body. It's going to give your look some shape to it, and you still get to stay cool at the same time. Okay, so that's another little tip as we go along. All right, so now let me show you some other options. Now you can, again, this is a fun print. I particularly love this print, the purple and the olive. My favorite colors at the moment. Olive, I'm absolutely obsessed about, but that may not be you, and that's okay. You can have it in this one. This is, and in fact, this is an asymmetrical. So if you don't want to show so much leg, this is another option as well. You can still stay nice and cool. The asymmetrical allows you to show less leg, but still enough to like kind of feel like you're going to be cool. You can also have it in the mermaid. This is the mermaid. I'm going to show this dress to you in a second. This is a really great dress. Also, you can have it in the snake. Where is the snake? I have been living in the snake dress because it's really cool, and I'll show that one to you as well. This is the snake print. So basically, you could have this style dress in any of the prints that are in the similar fabric. And if you're not sure about which fabrics you can have it in, girlfriend, if the website is not as clear, it doesn't show you absolutely all the options, but you can contact me and I'm happy to send you examples of what it can be made into. Okay, so now I'm going to show you this one. So this is a sleeveless option, and so it allows you to, for those of you who don't mind showing your upper arms, I'm fine with showing my upper arms, so when it's this hot, I really don't care. I really, really don't care. All right, so let me just show this one to you. But you may find that as you go into air conditioning, you may need a little topper, and I'm going to show you an option for that as well. In fact, I have two different topper options. Okay, so this is the Wear Three Ways dress, and it's in the snake, and it's in the shorter version. Okay, so this you can wear, literally you can wear it three different ways. Again, it is made out of rayon, and so what that means is that it's made out of tree pulp, and so it's breathable. So often, because this is the thing, you can have a short dress, but if it's made of a synthetic fabric, it is going to make you sweat more. This is a much cooler fabric, also really easy to wash and wear. Wash it in the sink, hang it in the shower for a few hours, and it will dry. In fact, like, let it dry on you. I do that sometimes, and it's just so great. All right, and it's crease resistant as well. Plus, the shape of it and the print is disguising. It is wonderful. Now, you can adjust this. This is a drawstring. Both front and back is exactly the same. You can see there I have the back lower. You can do that if you want to, or you could just take it up, and it can be as simple as, like, really, really simple, like this. Okay, and you can tighten it. You can also loosen it over here if you want to cover bra straps. I have a strapless bra on. I'm totally fine with wearing a strapless bra because I don't have much in the girl department. But if you need to wear a strap, you want to be able to cover that, right? So you can adjust this completely to do that exact thing, okay? And then you can have your bra strap. You also, again, can belt this. This is a great belting opportunity if you feel like it's not too hot for you. This is also a snake. It's a mock snake. So this is a mock snake belt. Ta-da-ta. And this is the way that you can wear it as well. So there's multiple ways that you can wear this dress. And then the wonderful thing is that if you do need a topper, okay, you need a topper because you're going inside and the the AC is like at full blast and now you're cold, then you have a couple of different options. So first of all, you could do let me show you, yes, this one here. You could do a cotton, it's a cotton spandex, okay, so nice and breathable. You could do a little cotton magic top. And this is the top that you could use in many different things in your wardrobe. It has got the little frill sleeve, which means that it actually makes your upper arm look smaller in comparison. It's not going to give you as much of a sleeve coverage or as much of that shoulder, that upper arm's coverage, but it does definitely disguise, and sometimes it's just helpful to have that little bit of a topper, okay? Or you could actually do the magic blouse in the same fabric. So let me show you what that looks like. And here we go. And so this is going to give you more upper arm coverage. Here we go. So this is the more upper arm coverage. And now it looks like it's all in one. So it's one outfit. It's a really fun option. This is a really, really fun option. And because it doesn't look like you're just putting something on top of it. So this is great. It's also super lightweight. You could literally throw it inside of your bag, or you can even just keep that loose if you want to. But my suggestion is that you take it up like this, because this is going to give you more shape. And then you want to just pop on your bag. Here, okay, again is my Patricia Nash. I love this one. So you've got that. There we go, crossbody. It's going to look fabulous, right? You're cool. You take it, if you get hot, you just take this off. You can literally pop it into the bag. No problem. It's going to fit into the bag. And then you want to put it back on. No problem as well. So, and you can utilize this for other different things. Other things. Maybe you have a brown dress. Maybe you have a black dress. It has all the different colors in it. Plus, if you're not a snake girl, I hear you. It's fine. You have other options. You can get it in the mermaid. This is the mermaid print. You can have it in the constellation print. Again, these are all the same breathable rayon viscose rayon fabrics. Viscose rayon. I think they're kind of interchangeable, but sometimes not. Okay, so you can have it in different fabrics, and it's going to keep you cool and looking fab at the same time. You can have this as a long dress. If you prefer it as a long, you will notice there is always an option. And by the way, girlfriends, there's always an option for customization. So that's what's different. When you look at pricing, so I've had some comments, people saying, oh, it's so expensive. This is customized to suit you. Okay, so I am 5'3.5". When I wear this dress, it hits down to my shoe. If you are 5 foot, you would normally have to buy it from a store, hope that it fits. Often I'm finding things that from stores do not fit very well. Hope that it fits, and then if it does fit, you have to go and have it tailored. And you've got to pay more money for that to happen. Whereas with us, we actually shorten it for you so that when you get it home, it's the perfect length. You can put it on and you can wear it. So when you purchase, there's a little special notes option, and you just put in there, you say, Tracy, I'm 5 foot, or I'm 5'1", or I'm 5'2", or I'm 5'8". Will you add some extra length? That's also fine. And we will make it the right length for you. So plus there is an alteration option. There's like a once-off alteration option if it needs shortening, or if some alterations, because our bodies are different, right? You have that option open to you. So all of that is part of the price. You're not paying. Often you're paying a price for an item, plus you're having to go and have it altered, and the time that it takes you, and all of that kind of thing. Here, everything is customized for you so that it fits you perfectly. Okay, so there is the long option as well. You can have that as a long option. And then there's one last one I'm going to show you, girlfriends, and it is the wrap dress but in a longer, because I do understand that for some women they're not crazy about their legs anymore. They're like, Trace, don't really want to show it, and that's okay. All of these styles are available in both short and longer options. So I'm going to show this one to you, and then feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Okay, one last one. So, and this is also one of my absolute favorites. I love this. I also took this with me to Rome and wore it, and it can be worn multiple different ways. Okay, so, whoops. Okay. Somehow when I'm sweating, it takes me longer to get changed. Okay, so this is the wrap dress, similar to the first one that you saw in the beginning, but it has a triangle hem and it's in a different fabric, different print. I actually only have enough fabric for one more dress out of this print. So if you do want to grab it, it is a very special print. You can see it is just gorgeous, and it creates that really nice elongated line because of the way the lines go down. You will find all of my things, any lines that there are, I always cut it so that the lines go down the body and not across the body, because that is elongating, it is slimming, it's going to make you look amazing. So what's great about this one is that it has the length, but it is made out of that same breathable fabric. So it makes it really nice and easy to wear, cool. You have it shorter on the one side, on the leg on the side, and then longer in the front. So it shows a little bit of leg, but not too much. Again, you can have it dusting the floor if you want to. I mean, you can have it touching your shoe in just a straight hem. That is fine. But this is a really great piece to allow you to look and feel fabulous even in the heat. The nice thing about these wrap dresses is that you can actually untie them, tie the tie in the back, and wear it as a duster over like a pair of jeans or a pair of shorts and a top or whatever the case is. And so you could use it as just your topper, and that is going to also look amazing. There are other videos on how to wear these three different ways, and in fact you can take a look on the website. You will see that there are videos attached to quite a few of the products, so you can see details on how you can wear them differently. But the main thing is that not only have I created a collection of clothing that is going to always fit you because it's so adjustable. I mean, notice how you see how adjustable this really is. I mean, I've had clients gain weight, lose weight, and these things still fit them because there's a lot of wrap there. There's plenty of wrap to go there, right? And even when you lose weight, then you can just cinch it in even more, and that's fine too. But it is made bearing in mind that we at this stage of life, I'm definitely at that stage of life, I'm having my hot moments. And so this is going to allow you to look and feel fabulous, know that you can throw something on, know that you're going to be as cool as you possibly can be. I mean, let's just be honest, it is hot, it is the summertime, it is humid, but as much as you can be and still look and feel fabulous. Hey, Jessica! Oh, thank you, girlfriend. Well, listen, I took a leaf out of your book. You were saying that you could cut your pieces shorter so that you can have them sticking out. This is my summer style because I am not, like, I curl my hair and it does not last. It's like, and just the thought of dealing with heat, I do it for QVC is kind of all I'm really doing it for. And the rest of the time it just goes up into this messy bun, and I'm fine with that. I'm like, yay, bring on the messy bun. I also just, it's so heavy on my back and my neck. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, okay. So Jess, do you have any questions while you have me live? Are there any questions from ladies that are on the live? Feel free to put it inside. Did you do the new olive already? It's okay. What do you mean the new olive? I've just done, okay, Jess, I did want to tell you, so one thing, I'm not doing a sample of the olive one shoulder top and skirt. I'm not doing a sample of that. But one thing I did want to tell you, because the fabric is thinner, where is the, let me just find the dress. Oh, I think I was wearing it, that's why. Hold on. Yeah, let me see. My rack is a little bit of a mess at the moment, I must be honest. I think I have it in another room. Okay, so let me just tell you. Oh, yes, I've got that. That's what I was looking for. Okay, let me put that on. Hold on, I think it's in the other room. Just a second. Okay, so it must actually be on the rack because it's not in there. I thought I did. Okay, hold on, let me see. Maybe it's in between. Yeah, the one I wore on QVC. That's the. Maybe I hung it up with my QVC wardrobe. Just a second, let me check. Hang a second. That is so weird. Jess, I can't find it. I know it's somewhere. Hold on, let me just see. Or maybe I actually hung it up. Is there something you're wanting to see with that? Do you want to see it closer in? Okay, but so you want to see it closer up, is that what it is? Because I'm not going to make a I'm not going to do a one shoulder top and skirt out of that. There's not enough fabric. Oh, here, no, that's the brown one. That takes a lot of fabric. And also what I wanted to say is that because the fabric is thinner, the top is not going to fit the same. It's not going to be as forgiving as the, oh, I found it. It's under here. It's not going to be as forgiving as the navy. So just it will be absolutely fine if you wear it with the skirt, but it's not going to be the same. I'll put this on though quickly for you. It is a little crumpled because I've been wearing it like crazy. It really needs a wash. Okay, so let me just get to it real quick. I do feel like it does. I do feel like it is a brilliant dress in this particular style. And I actually quite like that the fabric is thinner. So this is what it looks. So girlfriends, for those of you who are watching, this is not on my website. This is a style that I did for QVC. I did it in brown. And then I loved it so much, I had to have another one. So I did it in olive. But the olive fabric is quite a bit thinner. and I was not sure if it was going to work because I didn't want it to cling in all the wrong places. Because the whole thing is that my fabrics that I use are a thicker fabric. They're a thicker cotton, and so they have hold and they don't cling in all the wrong places. But this particular dress, this is the one in brown, okay? This particular dress, because of the frill on the bottom, it actually creates this volume here that's amazing. So it doesn't cling into the wrong places. But what Jessica's asking is that if you have it in a more fitted top, Jess, it is going to show more. If you wear it tucked into the skirt, you'll be fine. See, this is the skirt. So if it's tucked into the skirt, it'll be fine. But wearing it on its own, I just have to say, is not going to be as forgiving in the tummy area as the navy wool, which you've got already. I hope that makes sense. So this is the... Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so it will, because it's a wrap and it's got double, it's fine. But the top. I was afraid of showing my arms in the brown, but I think it looks great on me. It really does look great. And you know why I think it is? Can I tell you why I think? I even was like, oh, my arms are like, I mean, I know I've been working at it, but I thought, but I feel like it's because of the cutouts. I feel like the cutouts actually make our arms look better. I don't know how that works. Jess, I did want to show you, I found olive fabric for an olive belt, and I've done a new olive belt. Here we go. And it tones in so beautifully. It's a slightly different color to the, but like very slightly. Look at how fabulous that is. And it's got a little bit more, see, it's got that step there. So you can either wear it like that, or you can do it half, like this, and then tie over here so you see more of the step. Or you can knot it as well. Jess, I'm going to be honest and say to you that with this particular fabric, because it is thinner, I would go with this style. I really would. I have made myself a top out of this fabric, and it's not as forgiving. It just is not. So you know, if you're wearing it with a skirt, that's fine. But the whole point of like having a skirt and a top is that you can wear them separately. Do you know what I mean? This is so fab. I really love this. I know. Isn't the belt fab? So this is the belt. Isn't it gorgeous? I really like it. And I also did it so that it's not too wide. I was tempted, I first made it wider, and then I decided not to make it too wide, because then, and I feel like it could also go, like you could also do that and have mostly that, and I think it's going to make your waist look smaller, like that. Isn't it fun? I know you can't see it much because it's so olive on olive, but the olives work so perfectly together. They are exactly the same tone. So it almost looks like it's made to go with this. The other option that you can do is that if you're wanting this as a longer dress, that would be a different, like if you're just wanting a variation. But I have to say, I wear this so much. I'm wearing it in both colors. I'm wearing it in both colors. And then you can do the crossbody. You know, if you don't want to wear a belt, crossbody, kind of vibe. Really fun. Whew. Okay. So girlfriends, if this is one that you like, if you like the style and you want the style, just reach out to me. It's not on my website. This is the other thing. I just want to say that QVC has become very busy. So I don't have the time that I had before to put everything on the website and that kind of thing. There's a lot on there, but there are going to be moments when I'm just doing like, you know, this is a new style, here you go, and then I just have enough fabric for just a few, right? And I don't have the time to photograph them because it takes me time. We have to photograph, we've got to edit, we've got to put the listing up. It's a process, right? So the best thing that you can do is get onto my email list. And every time I go live, I will send an email the day before or the day of, and you'll know I'm going live, and then sometimes I can show you some of the new things that I'm working on. Like the belt that I just did, like this. You know, these are not on the website. I haven't had time to photograph them. It's like a whole thing, right? So, and there are going to be moments like that. And a lot of times what happens, this is what happens actually, is that I make it because I need something for QVC, and then everybody loves it, and then I need to add it to the collection. Because I have to wear solid colors on QVC, and so I've had to find ways of making it fun and not boring, but fits really well and hides the tummy. I mean, just the other day, so I was going to wear a green jumpsuit that I absolutely love, that I bought, but it is not forgiving. And I got my period, and I was so bloated, and I was just so grateful that I had this olive dress to wear instead, because it went with all the bags and it was fine, and nobody was the wiser, right? And I wore it with a belt, and I just felt fabulous, even though I was as bloated as I was. So I'm really getting to test and try out these things and know for sure that when I give it to you, you're gonna love it and it's really good. So that's just something to think about. Okay, so girlfriends, that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can reach out to me directly from my website. Go to any of the products below and click on them. It'll take you to the website. There are links to contact me. It comes directly to me. You can go to tracygoldnewyork.com or tracygoldnewyork.us. Both lead to the same place. Feel free to reach out. I am here for you, girlfriends. I am here for you. That is the difference. You're not just going to an online store and buying something and hoping it works. I am there to help you navigate. And just like Jessica's considering, she's like, oh, I love the olive. Should I have it in this style? Should I have it in that style? I'll talk you through, and I will always be honest with you. I will always be honest with you, because that's what I do. And it can be adjusted to suit your body shape, your height, so when you get it home, you absolutely love it. So feel free to reach out, girls. I've had such a great time being with you here today. I normally go live on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Get onto my email list. You'll see pop-ups on my website, and that way you can stay up to date with all of the latest tips and tricks and anything from my collection. Take care. Have a good night. Bye.